knowing that I am your gateway between you being here and going to lunch. I'm going to have the difficult task of doing what I don't do normally, which is talk quickly, or effectively in the sense that I like to talk. So if I get carried away, I apologize. So today in our Quick Talk, we're going to give you a quick update on Jamf and what we've been doing, and really try to explore and help you understand where we're at to date as we continue to move forward in our innovation within Jamf. So my name is Christopher Eames. I am a part of our partner marketing team, which takes on a lot of different definitions, whether it's working with healthcare partners to try and find innovative ways of getting into the healthcare environment, or working with our construction partners on working with them. In my particular case, and a few of us, we work with our channel partners. So I work with a lot of our Apple retail and Apple enterprise customers. We have others that work with our carrier partners, such as T-Mobile, and others that work with channel. So we're very invested and very involved in trying to ensure that customers and you, whether as administrators or maybe as service providers, have the opportunity to provide a great experience for your organizations and your end users. Now, Jamf has been around since 2002. For those of you who are aware of us, I'm sure I'll see some of you here at JNUC, which is coming up in a few weeks. Anybody? Raise your hands. We've got one in the back. Beautiful. I'll see you there. We have well over 13 million devices that are under Jamf management, 30,000 plus organizations, and like I said, we've been around since 2002, and really retaining 96% of customers that we're supporting now is an incredible feat in any way, shape, or form. Now, part of that 96% that we hold on to in great deal has to work with some of our innovation and some of our acquisitions over the last many years. Now, through a lot of those innovations and acquisitions, our two main premises are this. We either want to empower you through the ability to control at scale, or empower you through simplification. Sometimes you get a little bit of both, but at the end of the day, here's what it comes out to. We have five very distinct products that really help administrators and customers to really get up and running quickly and efficiently. So whether we're looking at something like Jamf Now, which came on board in the late 2000s, say around 2008, 2009, to really answer the call for a lot of those iOS deployments and some of the Mac deployments that we might be able to manage on a simple level. So we talk about empowerment through simplification. That is Jamf Now. Now, within Jamf Now, we've had some great innovation to try and add complexity in an easy way. So whether that's creating custom profiles and being able to add those to your blueprints, being able to distribute your third-party Mac OS applications, or even your private apps for iOS, that's all a part of what we now call Jamf Now Plus, a simple toggle switch that increases or elevates your ability to use Jamf Now in any environment. Many of you here are very familiar with Jamf Pro, formerly known as Casper. For those of you who are still using Casper acronyms, right now Casper is about as friendly a ghost as the animated TV series. So we've migrated from Casper to Jamf Pro, and it's been that way for quite some time. But in that, we've also continued to innovate Jamf Pro, so that way it does have more of an impact for a number of people. So whether, again, it's that healthcare listener capability to be able to have a bedside experience in healthcare. Setup and reset, which gives you the ability to take one iOS device and be able to apply it to multiple job titles or scope of work, so that way you can have a one-to-many relationship. Great for retail environments, great for those healthcare practitioners who need to just pick up a device and get to work. Take a look at some of those innovations and really think about what else you can do with those applications, all using Jamf Pro. Now, in the last year, we've been very busy acquiring some companies. And two of these products are a result of those acquisitions. So we have Connect, which really helps with that identity management and single sign-on capabilities. It is, however, I will say this, it is MDM agnostic. So it doesn't matter what MDM you are running, but Jamf Connect will ultimately help you to unify the login that your employees use on their Macs and be able to also carry that through to any of their single sign-on opportunities, whether you're using Okta, Azure AD, Salesforce, whatever it may be. It gives you the ability to tie them all in, get them the resources they need, and for them to only have to use one login for both hardware and resource allocation purposes. And then most recently, we've through one of our acquisitions. We now have Jamf School. It is official. It has been launched. It has been in this. It has been. It's been circulating for quite some time already. Now, a lot of education institutions do use Jamf Pro, and those are big universities, big high schools. Everyone has used Jamf Pro to date. But Jamf School is a very important addition to our portfolio because now it gives us a very unique approach on handling some of those mid-tier and smaller school or education facilities, and really enlightens the parents and the teachers to be able to curate or see what's going on with their child's education. So Jamf School is a very easy to use Apple school management that's truly designed that's truly designed to empower teachers to try and curate everything, but also provide access and visibility for parents using Jamf, using the Jamf parent applications as well. Now, for those of you who aren't already part of this, it's huge, it's massive. And I say that by virtue of we have 75,000 Apple or Mac administrators that are global at this point. Jamf Nation is the one place where you can work with one another to try and find the right solutions and try and figure out what scripting capabilities there are, or has someone solved for a particular issue that you may not be able to solve on your own. Take advantage of the fact that it's a free service. It's available to all of you, and again, the best community is the one that you all work in together to be able to try and solve for scenarios or create something new that's going to help you to expand your horizons using Jamf Pro, Jamf Now, Jamf School, or Jamf Connect. So that is a quick, hopefully that was quick. Like I said, I have a tendency to kind of go a little long, but that gives you an idea of what we've been doing and what we will continue to do. Our sole purpose is to make sure we continue to innovate either through product development or through acquisition. If you're able to meet JNUC this year, I can tell you there's some great announcements that we have coming up, either from news that you've heard in the last year or just, again, from continued innovation. If you have the opportunity to join us in November, please do so. You can see anything through, you can see all the registration through Jamf Nation. But in the meantime, I'll take some questions if you have any. I don't know if there was a Q&A portion to this, but I'm going to take a wild guess and say that there could be.
I haven't even looked at the Jamf School app. Excited to hear about it. Sorry. Excited to hear about the Jamf School app.
Yep.
How are you guys doing your licensing structure for that per device, annually, monthly? How does that basic structure? Doesn't need details, but.
Great question. To my understanding, so I'll be very transparent. Most of my involvement has always been in Jamf Now and Jamf Pro, and so obviously we have an education department that handles Jamf School. But my understanding is that licensing is still based on an annual purchase, much like Jamf Pro would be. But I can get you those details, so I'll be more than happy to get you my card and connect you with the right individuals.
Thank you.
Anyone else? All right. Well, with 14 global offices, I know that there's more than enough access to our people. I did confirm we have people coming in New Zealand. So for our New Zealand folks that are here, stay patient. Our Australia team is getting to you quickly. But thank you very much for your time. My 10 minutes are up. And if there's anything we can do, we're over on the back side of the, what room is it? I always forget what room it is. Anyways, you'll see us. I'm kind of hard to miss. Thank you very much.